when it comes to health care and regulatory reform, the White House and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce don't always get along. But when it comes to the topic of jobs, they've actually been finding some common ground. Juliana Goldman is at the White House with that developing story.
Well, call them the odd couple. Over the last year, the relationship has been, I'm thinking of the word frosty. It was even singled out last year. The president talked about how the chamber was spending millions of dollars to lobby against regulatory reform. But now there's one thing that they are both coming together on, and that is reducing that double-digit unemployment. We saw that last week after the president's State of the Union. We've seen letters now that Bloomberg has obtained that the chamber's president, Tom Donahue, and that the president then sent back and forth to one another. In the letter that Donahue sent first to the president, he singled out in the State of the Union the president's desire to double exports over 5 years, to expand offshore drilling, to expand nuclear energy. The president, in return, sent a letter thanking him and saying that that they needed to work together on the small business tax credits, for example, making equipment purchases, providing incentives for that. This is an issue that both the business community needs the president for, and the president needs the business community.
They aren't straight government programs. They're government incentives to get the private sector stood up to create more sustainability on the job front.
Now, Goolsbee said that one example of that public-private partnership is the tax breaks that the president wants to expand the payroll tax for companies that expand their job force, their workforce. But you know, it's not like this relationship is going to thaw overnight. I mean, the Chamber of Commerce put out a pretty blistering critique of the president's budget proposal, saying that it was going to end up hurting jobs. On the TARP proposal that we talked about yesterday, they still aren't commenting on that.
Okay, Juliana, thanks for the update.